David?
David.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So this is automatic sliding door, huh?
Yes, so today
Uh-huh.
we're inside a 2020 Pleasureway Plateau FL. This is built on the new Sprinter, Mercedes Sprinter chassis. It's 22 feet 9 inches long, dual rear wheels, a Mercedes turbo, 6-cylinder diesel engine, and the new 7-speed transmission. So this is one of the nicest Class Bs that I've ever seen. These are good sellers, and Pleasureway, as in all their products, does a great job with these. So the highlight of this is the FL, they call this, because of the front lounge or front living area, which, as you can see, these two front seats turn around and make their own space. This comes standard. In the back is the Lagoon Table, that if you've seen other Pleasureway videos, you've seen that in all their models. So in this one, the nice thing is the Lagoon Table can be moved up front and fit right down here is another mount. So you can have your table in this position and perhaps leave the bed just made up as a bed if you're traveling from place to place. Up front here, you have a little workstation. Down underneath, there's a USB port. There's that just is your TV, your digital TV antenna control. You turn that on to energize your TV antenna. But you can see you have storage space under here. There's storage space overhead. You know, up here is a nice spot. And as always, these are the solid wood doors, plywood boxes with all Formica laminate. This TV can come out and move around to however you would like it. Yeah, it's just the front living room is popular because you do have this space to yeah, Tavon can take a look. That's quite a large
Yeah, that's a
large
lot of
area.
space.
And you can see again how Pleasureway, everything is screwed together. There's no staples, there's no particle board, anything like that. It's all solid construction.
Yep.
You don't get the squeaks or the rattles that we see in a lot of the lesser brands out there on the market. There's two standard colors for the Pleasureway. One is a blonde maple, they call it. And this is the second choice, is mocha. So this color cabinets they call mocha. There's two choices on the countertops. There's this almond, which is what we have here, and then there's one, I believe they call it a carbon, which is a gray. And in the back, this one has the almond upholstery, and you can also get a gray upholstery as well. I believe they call this the neutral, is the color of the countertops. But it's lighter dark. That's the two choices. As we just move around, I can show you some other features. This is a screen that zips down. It rolls up here. When you open the door, well, it'll stay down with the door closed as well. But you zip this down, and then once it's zipped down, you can get in and out with this magnetic latch. So you don't have to zip and unzip to exit and enter. And then there's down here is a little Velcro tab that comes around that latches the door shut. Sticky Velcro, there it is. So that comes around like that. So if you had a little dog or something, they couldn't just nose their way out of there. But otherwise you put it out of the way and it opens and closes whenever you like and then sticks shut. So that's nice. There's a matching screen in the back as well. You can see they have a nice deep stainless steel undermount sink. You have a 2-burner stove here with a spark to light it. You just turn it on and hit the button and you're going to have 2 burners here to cook whatever you like. You can see Pleasure Way. These are solid Canadian maple wood doors built right at the factory. They bring in boards, just raw boards, and mill them, make the doors, finish them, all right at the factory. And then, like I said before, these boxes are plywood. They're not particle board. There's no vinyl wrapping. This is all Formica laminate. So a lot of the competitors use particle board cabinets. They staple these together. If you look at the edge here, I don't know if you can see, but these are mortise and tenon joints that are glued. There's no staples, no particle board, none of that stuff. The drawers, here's all the remotes for the TVs and all, but these are soft close drawers, nice ball bearing rollers, close up real nice. Convection microwave is standard. Refrigerator, this is a Dometic 3-way automatic refrigerator. We can just turn this on, and if you put it on automatic, it's going to look for electric first, which we're not plugged in, so there is no electric. Then it'll go to propane, which we have a full tank of propane, so now it's running on propane. If I went out and turned the propane off, it would go and run off your lithium batteries. You can choose whichever one you want manually, so I could choose to run it on the batteries. A lot of people don't like to drive with their propane turned on, so in that case you could run it on the batteries by either choosing battery or turning off the propane, and it would automatically go to battery. This is just your temperature control here. You can adjust, kind of experiment for the temperature inside. But it's a nice refrigerator. It's got a freezer box up top. This freezer can actually be removed if you were more concerned in having refrigeration space and didn't care so much about frozen food. So, works real well. I guess we should look in the bathroom while we're at this end of the coach. Can you get around here, Tavon?
Mm-hmm.
So, you have porcelain bowl toilet, window, sink, medicine cabinet up here. These lights work separate, so if you're in here, you can work them yourself. But shower curtain comes around, and this is all sealed, waterproof, Formica, all seams sealed. So you just wipe this down in a minute when you're done showering, and you're good to go. This particular coach is winterized. That's the pink stuff here. It's that time of the year here in Pennsylvania where we start winterizing everything. Yeah, this is a good shot of this front lounge. It's really nice. These Mercedes seats have dual lumbar support. They have a little extension that pops out here. If you're a little long-legged, that might make it more comfortable. The armrest comes down and adjusts. So they're really, and they cover them. Pleasureways made the decision to order all the vans with the Mercedes leather. So this is the black Mercedes leather. So you're going to get these seats regardless of what color you get in the back. Mm-hmm. So that's just the way it is. With these newer seats, the complexity of the mechanism and the design of the seat, they've chosen just to get them right from Mercedes, and it's really, really nice. It's beautiful leather, nice and soft.
They're comfortable?
Oh, they're real nice, yeah.
And they can adjust?
Yeah. It has the...
It's good for both short and tall people?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they go up and down, they recline. Mm-hmm. This one will lay darn near flat.
What?
If you, want to lean back and take a nap in the seat. They recline really far. So, most people find them real, real comfortable. So I think that covers pretty much the front here. In the mm-hmm. back, there's a few things I could point out if we move to the back. This is the new Lagoon Table I was telling you about. This will adjust up and down like that, and then it loosens up with the knobs that are underneath. once you loosen it up, it spins all around. It's kind of fun. It does, the way they have it off center, it spins. This could be raised up a little and perhaps used as some extra space for food prep, although there is a flip up counter extension on this model. But this spins all around like that, so it's kind of neat. And again, it'll slide right off of this track here and mount up front. So there's windows here, like I said. These are the awning windows back here by the bed. They're on both sides, but they open out nice and far, and you can see how they kind of overlap the window, so you get a lot of protection. It would have to rain pretty hard to come in. If you have these open, they protect the opening pretty well. They all come with these roller shades, which have little steel plates here and magnets built into them. So if you get the hang of bringing them down to the right length, they stick like that to hold them in place. So this is a nice open feeling back here. There's windows all the way around. The back has its own shade here, which pulls down, and then there's a screen that zips down, and you can open these doors and have full ventilation through the whole thing. There's some USB ports back here, one on each side. They light up blue. There's actually 2 USB connections there, and there's a matching one on the other side. Those are heat ducts there as well, coming out from underneath that bench. Over on this side, this is all your electrical connections are in here. Not connections so much as your fuses and circuit breakers. There's a GFI outlet. Down here low is a propane alarm and carbon monoxide alarm incorporated into one unit there. You also, of course, you get a smoke detector. It comes with a fire extinguisher. All the safety features that you'd expect, they include standard on the Pleasureways. One thing I didn't show you here is by David is a little flip-up counter extension. You can move this cushion and that flips up. So that gives you a little space. And underneath here, kind of concealed by that, is another outlet. So if you wanted to plug in your coffee pot or crock pot or whatever you have another outlet there. Back here they give you, these are the blinds. They're pleated shades that fit in this bag that you use to close off the windshield and the 2 side doors. They're a thick material, so they have a good insulating property. If you put those up, it'll help with the air conditioning or the heat, plus give you some privacy in here at night. You can close the whole thing up. Then in the back here, in this box, every Pleasureway comes standard with an air bed. It doesn't say on here, but that's what it is. It's an inflatable mattress that fits across the front seats. It bridges across the 2 front seats, has its own little compressor. You plug it into the dashboard, hit a button, and you could sleep a smaller person or a kid up there. And it's really pretty comfortable. We've set them up and people seem to like it. And when you're not using it, it doesn't take up much space. So you'd get that in every Pleasureway. We have a coat closet here with a hanging bar. This is connections for your TVs and Blu-ray and Bose and all. Connects up in there. The air conditioner is right back here. You can adjust this. There's all kinds of different openings on the side, and in the bottom you can adjust the output.
And this runs off what?
This runs on, you either have to be plugged in or run the generator.
Okay.
Everything else you can run off the batteries. There's just not enough power to run the air conditioner. You can run the microwave. You could run small appliances, a crock pot. People that have a CPAP machine, there's enough power you could run that all night, but just not the air conditioner. So I think that's a pretty good tour of a Plateau FL. There's a little